We're still waiting for that moment in time. But literally, with over 11,000 documents, sifted through into 3,000, I asked the question, what is it that you need to know about sound? What is it you need to know about music that you not only need to know here, but that you can apply day after day after day? And it's very interesting. 3 years ago, our editors at Penguin, Hudson Street, they said, well, can you take all of this and tell us how to wake up in the morning and how to go to work and how to come home and how to help our kids and how to help our parents and how to help ourselves and how to live and die with a more empowered sense and quality of what is music and sound. And so that's what we're about tonight. We want to show you how to use an incredible concept and book that will lead you not so much into myself or Alex or anyone telling you what to do, but how to acknowledge what's going on. And I want to introduce Alex to you. I'm the creative musician, and he's the focused intellect, the CEO of Advanced Brain Technology, and between us we make a really great person. Have you ever had that feeling that there's someone who would complement the way you know, the way you express, the way you integrate? And I'm very, very fortunate to have that. And so, Alex, please say a few words of introduction for us.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? We will be without technology this evening. So life is about flexibility, and our IT isn't working, so we will be without PowerPoint, which is rather nice, Don. So Don has shared a bit about our journey with healing at the speed of sound, and I want to spend some time talking about our relationship with sound. You know, what is our relationship with the sound within our environment and within ourselves? And it's a very important consideration to make. And sound can be something that's healthy and nurturing and nourishes and feeds us, or it can be something that actually does harm, causes disease, and leads to ill health. So it's about finding the balance of sound versus noise. Noise being something very pervasive that we have not the same control of that we'd like. Last night at 3:45 in the morning at our hotel on 55th and 5th, I was awoken by the sound of trucks. And for 3 hours I struggled with the sounds of these trucks as I tried to go back to sleep, and finally remembered that I had a pair of $1.49 foam earplugs. So I had a $1.50 solution to a very significant problem. And that's all it took, because those will dampen sound by 29 decibels and make the difference between a sleep state and a wake state that I didn't want to be in. How many of you live here in the city? And do you find it a struggle often? Or have you learned to filter this noise, right? Because you habituate to it. You learn how to filter that out. Your brain decides this is no longer important to me. So you're able to block it out. But my family and I live near the mountains. And we live in a very quiet setting. It's an urban community, but it is quiet, and we awaken to the sounds of birds in the trees literally in the morning as the sun rises. So it's a very calm and peaceful place. But when we come to the city, we have to adjust. And we adapt to the environment that we're in, but after 2 nights, we had not quite yet adapted. So as we think about sound, I think it's important to consider the mechanism in which we perceive and process sound, which is our auditory system. And this auditory system that we possess is the first sensory system to develop in human beings. So this system has been given precedence over sight, touch, taste, smell, It is our balance system and our hearing system that develops first.